This is Dr. Unfiltered, and this is my life as a primary care doctor, unfiltered. Were you ever late to the doctor's appointment? By how many minutes? Were you ever turned away because you were late, and did it ever make you mad? You may remember that you are always told to be present 15 minutes before the appointment time. Why is that? Have you also wondered why doctors are sometimes such a rush? Well, let me tell you what goes on behind the doors. Hopefully you will understand why it is so important to be on time for your appointments. Typically, I see about 15 to 20 patients per day. There is a time slot assigned to each patient's visit. And depending on what the visit is for, it can vary, ranging from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, or sometimes 20 to 40 minutes. Let's look closely at my schedule for the day. My day starts at 7 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m. I have 700 am appointment for 15 minutes, 715 am appointment for 15 minutes, and then 730 am appointment for 30 minutes. Similar story for the rest of the time slots. And I have total of 18 patients for the day. Let's say you have a 7 a.m. appointment today for sinus infection. Remember, it is 15-minute visit. You go to the front desk and check in, but it is 705 am. You may think, I am only late 5 minutes, right on time. Well, not quite. After you check in by handing your insurance card to the clerk and signing some paperwork, it is 710 am. The nurse then calls you to be roomed and starts measuring your blood pressure, heart rate, and asks you few questions regarding the reason for your visit today. Now you are finally ready to be seen by me. The time is 715 am, right when the appointment is supposed to end. Well, lucky me, I still get to see you. But just as I am about to enter the room to greet you, my nurse notifies me that my 715 am patient is ready to be seen as well, because that patient actually came on time. Now I need to hurry, because I need to see you as fast as I can, as the time I spend to see you is eating away the other patient's visit time. And guess what happens next? Soon after I start my visit with you, my 730 am patient signs in at the front desk. So by the time I am finished with visit with you, I potentially have 2 patients waiting for me. This really becomes a vicious cycle if many patients are late. And I am always going non-stop between rooms to catch up to my patients. I also need to document my visit with each patient by the end of the day. So I may not have time to document if there are too many late patients I am catching up to. Lunch? What lunch? That is a luxury I could not afford. This is why there is grace period that is implemented into a practice. For example, I can choose how long after the appointment time I am willing to wait for the patient. For example, if my grace period is 10 minutes, and you show up to your 7 a.m. appointment at 709 am, you will still be seen. But if you come at 710 am or later, you will not be seen. Some people are furious that they are turned away, and call me and my staff all kinds of names. Some have excuses, and the most common one is, I got lost in the building, or there was too much traffic. Well, let me tell you this. If you plan to be at my office by 6:45 am for your 7 am appointment, you will likely to be on time, before the end of grace period, 710 am. Even if it was all justifiable reason to be late. What if there are other patients after your visit who showed up on time? Why should I let you eat up my time as well as other patients' time? I love to see my patients, but in order for me to stay happy and provide the best care possible, I need patients' cooperation. Otherwise, you will end up wondering, why is this doctor in such a hurry? Now you know why.